Okay, cool. What's up, everybody? We're gonna wait a little bit and see who jumps on live. This is gonna be my first actual live video on our YouTube channel. So this is gonna be the channel where we're gonna be doing a lot more of our live stuff. When it comes to this long distance ride, we're about to start talking about that here in just a minute. I'm gonna stage up and flip the camera around, sit down and talk about some of the stuff we've been doing. Yeah. So I'm not gonna be able to see any of the comments right away, but we'll see. Let's see. Let's see where we can get, guys. Hold on. We got my boy Jeff Sells here. I think that'll work. Oh man. Okay. All right. So apparently I can't go sideways. So we're gonna go like this. All right. I guess that's gonna have to work for now. Go this way. A little bit more. All right, there we go. There's Jeff. You watching? Okay. I don't know. All right, cool. So maybe we will get to see some of the comments. Oh, let's see. Can you share that? Can you share the live video right now? Let's see. I'm gonna try to share the live video, y'all. Wait a minute. Share. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Messenger. We're gonna send it to a couple of the groups. We're also gonna go. Probably probably better. Share. More. Oh, maybe on the more button. There we go. There we go. Facebook groups. All right. There you go. All right. We're gonna post it up on a couple of these spots. Let y'all see what we're doing. Let anybody start us. Yeah. We're gonna have to get him on a couple more of these pages. We're going on Metal Fab Creations too because Bobby sponsors me, y'all.
Bobby's awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, there's a few of them, huh?
There you go.
You didn't know about all that, did you? You know it's cool like that?
Yeah. So apparently Jeff is kind of cool.
No,
All right.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Forgive us. I'm ready for this ride.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to go back to our video.
There's a few more things that are popping off. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, people are saying what's up. So.
What's up? Who we got there? Delta! Uncle Mark, man. So Uncle Mark will be here. We call him Uncle Mark because he's old enough to be my uncle. We are talking a little bit about the long distance ride. We're talking more about the long distance ride. It is coming up, y'all. Like we have 8 days.
Yeah, 8 days.
8 days till we leave, man. That's wild. I'm nervous,
I'm nervous.
but excited at the same time.
Exactly, man. Like, this is going to be something else. I hope everything goes well for you and you make it all the way no matter what.
Yes, sir.
So no matter what, I'm not. If I break down, you keep on going. Don't even look back, bro. I'll see you whenever I see you.
Well, I'm gonna look back.
See you.
I'll watch you when this is load up.
I'll load up. I'll come back. I'll be back.
So we'll have a truck and trailer following us as well, along with the film crew and a van and whatnot. We have other riders now, y'all. This has turned into something big. Everybody heard about it. and started talking and collaborating. And some people got their bikes street legal as well. Um, so my buddy Taylor Favors, he's coming. Um,
Shout out to Taylor.
yeah, we got Ricardo Gomez. Ricardo Gomez has a street legal trail master
Shout
as
out to
well.
Ricardo.
Yes, sir. He's coming as well. And then we got my boy Jeff Sells, man.
Hey,
So he was
that's
like,
alright.
he pushed and pushed, but I don't know about that guy Jeff. He owes me money. No, not yet.
I don't think I'll eat
He
today,
paid. He paid on the board. His name is actually off the board for owing money.
but I will.
Right, it'll be back on there.
I'll be back on it.
So we got his Trailmaster going. Did some fine tuning on the carburetor, and he is now scooting, and I am comfortable where he's at with speed. I got the Megalodon is looking extra fire back here. I did some revamp on the paint, did some a little bit of handlebar risers and stuff like that. Got my battery box in there real good. Even painted the header. And I have some side covers that I did some painting on. I gotta find a better way to secure them. They like to fly off, and I think I'm gonna kind of get like a pole zip, maybe like a body panel pole zip tie or something like that between them, just so I don't lose them. The bikes are ready though. Taylor, we just got his backup motor going. It's over here on the side on the bike stand, or on the motor stand. Where we at? All right, there. Now we got a camera guy. Word. Okay. That might be a little close, buddy. Hold on.
I have to give the angle, get the
Right.
right angle. There you go. So yeah, we have Taylor's motor back there.
So we got Taylor's motor back on yonder. We also have
We got the Go Power Sports Trailmaster Hurricane 200 Pro.
with
With-
the Tilliston 212 electric start. Then we have the Megalodon Megamoto 212 kit with the 225 Tilliston. Few other modifications on it, but we have a full blinker and headlight kit on everything. Here we go. I got my blinkers. Sorry, y'all. I was looking at it from the opposite direction. We got headlight, we got tail lights, we got brake lights. We even got the horn.
Got the horn.
It's ready to go. We have Taylor's secondary motor put back together. That thing's actually pretty gnarly. It's more of a race motor, so we figured if he could ride on it at half throttle, he should be good. But I got a whole list of parts here that I'm going to go over with everybody as it piles up, and there's a few other things that aren't here, but one of them backup motors, plugs, bearings, extra battery, oil, pulleys, extra torque converters, belts, chains, keyways. I have extra jack shafts, air filters. I have an extra carburetor. You never know that you got to throw the electrical tape in there. You got to tape up. We have extra tires. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot going into it, man. All right, you can go back to the platform. We done showed everybody. All right. Oh yeah, that's good. Bada boom.
Alright.
All right, so what do we got? Any questions? All the way there and back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So for those of you guys who don't know, Delta 9 Productions, that is commenting on the video right now. Mark, we met him at a show. I happened to tell him what was going on. He was like, I want to be a part of it. It so happened I needed an independent witness. So he's following us as well. As an independent witness for this world record run. Jeff and his wife are independent witnesses as well. He's just tagging along. So we have other people who are riding with us, and if they complete it with us, they're part of it. You know what I mean? And so we also have his wife as well as an independent witness.
Should be following us.
Right. We have our media crew, Bernie and Zane Go Power Sports.
Shout out.
Yep.
Brandon Zane and Go Power Sports.
we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for Go Power Sports, guys. This is
Absolutely.
wild. They called me out, man, and it was pretty much everybody, the whole team there. You know, these guys are like a big family to me. They've always held their, had their arms open and ready for me every time, and I love the heck out of those guys.
Good people.
I was just flapping my jaw, joking around, and I was like, bro, we should do this long distance run, man. I was kind of joking with everybody. I think me and this guy just met, hanging out, riding bikes around Tulsa, and then I got him addicted to mini bikes too. It's an addiction, guys. It's only proper that we get our friends into it too.
And we know it's an addiction, so that's the first step to recovery.
Right.
Right.
I don't plan on
I
recovering.
don't plan on ever recovering financially.
So anyway, I was joking around with everybody and like, oh, we should do this. Like, we should do the world record run. And I started looking it up, like how far people have gone on a mini bike, and there's so many different variations. You know, there was a pocket bike, little bitty crotch rocket, doing laps somewhere, or somebody that rode across a few states. To some people that rode 50cc pit bikes, so it's really all over the place. Go Power Sports, and all of them, Tim and Taylor and all them they were like, well, are you gonna do it? And I was like, well, I was joking, but it was like, oh, I think you should do it. Everybody there was like, you should do it. That would be awesome. And it kind of exploded into this.
Yeah,
so
when you came back, that was what it was, man. You were like, I may do this world record run, and I'm like, I will follow you. I will be a witness to that. You know what I mean? Instantly. Like, yes,
So
that
last
sounds like
year-
a plan.
right. So last year we had this big plan, and we were gonna hit it hard into fall, like beginning of fall, right at mid fall.
October or so.
Yeah. I forget exactly what our leave date was. It was October. Yeah.
October.
It was gonna be beautiful. It was gonna ride. We were gonna ride. It was gonna be great. I went out to New Mexico the 2 weeks before the ride to go to the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. I was on a balloon crew there. I get to do that with my family from my wife's side. They've been doing it every year, and I'm blessed to be able to get to do that with them. And Will, he does the Desert Aurora balloon. He's blessed me with the ride last year, and I was just like, I'm coming to help you this year, the whole week. We're just I'm gonna make sure that the balloon is in tip-top shape and ready to chase the balloon down. You guys, if you've ever seen anything about ballooning, it's real awesome. Well, the day before the balloon fiesta starts, me and my wife were riding, and this dude, like, we had come up on the bike lane. We were on our mini bikes, so we come up to the street light, and it was a lot of traffic. So we were in the bike lane, and we got up front. Well, the guy that was next to us, I guess, apparently didn't like that. We got the green light. We're going through the intersection. We get on the other side of the intersection, and he swerves hard at us. And my wife barely swerves out of the way. He tried to take her out, and I got mad. I took off after him. I tell her, I'm like, call the police. And I take off. And of course, she can't call the police now. She's got to follow me and see what's going on. This guy's just swerving in and out of traffic trying to get away. I was chasing him down. He gets stuck at the light. And I come up beside him. And he looks over, sees me. I'm pointing at him, pull over. And he just swerves and slams me in between his truck and an SUV on my Baja Warrior. It buckles. I go down. The peg that I had welded on was just a square tubing. One of my old school little chopper bikes that I had welded a long time ago. The square tubing actually went into my foot. And this is you can kind of, you don't really be able to see that, but you can see, you guys remember seeing the pictures and whatnot. It's still healing, but I'm doing a lot better, and I'm able to get up and move around and whatnot. But that accident halted our trip right away. We had to cancel reservations everywhere. but it just wasn't my time to do it then. You know what I mean? And for some reason or another, we weren't meant to ride that day. Um, I had a couple friends that were going to follow me on their big bikes.
I was gonna be one of them.
Now he's upgraded to a small bike to follow as well.
Legal.
Yeah, and so that's another thing. Every one of these bikes that are going, these mini bikes are street legal mini bikes, you know, which is awesome. Um, we would not be doing this if it wasn't for uh, having these new bikes with an MSO that we were able to get everything street legal that needed to be legal and being able to tag title and register them here in the state of Oklahoma, which is pretty awesome. So you need to look in your local laws and see where it can be done. Because when I was told by every officer that it couldn't be
We
done.
were always told it couldn't be done.
Couldn't be done.
Can't do it.
Yeah, can't do it. And
Yes, you can.
yes, you can. Because I mean, we build rat rods from ground up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I build cars from scratch, dude. And as long as they pass an inspection, man, you get a tag, baby. Like,
That's it.
that's all it takes. So, you just got to be able to pass inspection, and that's really what it comes down to for whatever town or city that you're in.
And I'll tell everybody, if you're buying a mini bike, if you can get a bill of sale notarized, and your vehicle, any mini bike has a VIN number on it, you can get it legal. You can get it legal. It takes a VIN number to be able to identify that bike.
Right. Well, I'm not so sure because there's acquiring a title after not having one, just having the VIN number with a bill of sale is kind of tough. I know
Contact the
Coleman,
builder though.
right? But like Coleman, they're not going back and giving. You have to have your original.
They won't give you an MSO.
Yeah.
No. You have to
Well,
have
I mean, you can get one on. I think their new equipment.
on their new ones.
Yeah, I think their new some of their new equipment has it as well. But we're not interested in Coleman's, man. Like, we're interested in the Trailmaster Hurricane Pro.
That's right.
This thing right here is gonna make it. The Megalodon kit, the Megamoto 212. Like, this kit with the rear suspension is it, man. Yes, this bike is heavy. I've got 20-inch longer lasting tires on here that are pretty heavy as well. But I think they're gonna be the smoothest for the road. All of this is available on Go Power Sports, just so y'all know. The Tillotson 225 motor is really where it's at. This motor is gonna scoot me along decent enough where we can be back on the throttle and not just gunning it the whole time and worry about grenading the motor. It'll be able to just to kind of hum along. So I modified a backrest on my bike, of course, you know, just for comfort. We have speedometers, we have blinkers, horns. So there's a lot going into it. There's a lot that we did to make this happen. Alright, what do we got?
Delta 9's the only one coming in right now.
Right on.
Everyone's coming
Like I
in.
said, this is the first time we've done the YouTube live, so
We're just trying to get some awareness out.
I'm trying to get it up there.
Everybody check us out. We'll start doing live videos. We'll do the updates of when we're fixing to head out, and when we do head out, y'all can follow us all the way there, all the way
Yeah.
back.
Oh yeah, speaking of following, I'll be using my GPS tracking system, and I'll be posting a link here on the YouTube channel where you can follow us each day. Each day it updates like every 60 seconds or so. It'll update and tell you where we're at, how fast we're going, and where we've been. You know what I mean, over the past 24 hours, which is pretty awesome. You'll be able to see it on the map and kind of follow us.
We've all got street tires except for me right now, so my street tires are just arrived at my house today. I'm getting those put on.
We got a bigger tank put on his bike. I know
Bigger gas tank.
Ricardo got a bigger tank that he's putting on the back of the other Trailmaster. Taylor's bike, we got it's outside right now. He got a bigger gas tank on it now. He's got himself a backrest on it. What else? What else we got going on? How about the GPS 660, bro?
It's happening.
It's happening, bro. And not only is it happening, dude, but like some of this stuff, like these guys are talking all kinds of trash on there, and it's funny. And you know, everybody's throwing around $500. I got $500 to bet every single person that comes up. I'm stoked to see somebody lose that much money.
Right. It's not gonna be me.
I'm gonna be doing some side betting.
I'm gonna do some side betting.
We got the big block drag bike. It'll be there. I'm gonna go see my boy Jack over at PPM and see about doing something a little bit more spicy on the big block that I've got now. Possibly some methanol.
Possibly methanol.
Yeah, get it all strung out on that stuff. The Rascal GT back here is also going over to Jack's, and it's going to be a kind of representation of if you bought yourself a nice Go Power Sports Rascal GT mini bike, drag bike setup, and went and saw my buddy at PPM, he would have you booting and scooting. So he's supposed to come out with something pretty gnarly.
That'd be interesting.
Right. Hopefully you guys will see more. I know we've talked about Reaper from Street Outlaws racing with us. Hopefully we'll hear back from him today.
Yeah, we need to give him a call back. He said give us a call back.
Yeah. So we're gonna call Reaper back and start getting that stuff ready because come out there with one of them and drag race would be pretty awesome. He's interested in it now. So some of these people are starting to realize that there's a lot of fun to be had in all of this, and every aspect of it, racing, cruising, off-road,
All of it.
putting around the neighborhood, circle track. I mean,
We keep building each other up, man, and
Right.
I'm telling you it's going to be a great.
so
day.
I was telling the guys it would be really fun one day to have like triggers for paintball guns, like, and have like a paintball gun war through the woods, dude.
That
Like,
would be awesome.
it would be
Messy. That'd be a bad idea.
It'd probably be a bad idea, but that's
It would
why
be
we
fun.
should do it.
It'd be fun to film.
Right. Yeah. So maybe a paintball war, off-road paintball war. We're gonna figure out how to make this happen, y'all.
We catch some paintball guns.
Yeah, it would be easy.
Oh yeah.
Put a trigger on the handlebar.
Oh yeah.
They have electronic. I mean, that'd be sick.
I'm gonna need that double trigger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need it.
Did that die out of Concord? Oh, dude, I used to play some
Yeah,
paintball.
buddy.
That was fun.
That's painful.
It was painful,
It's
yeah.
painful. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody that says paintball doesn't
Yeah.
hurt has never played really.
But it's got to be like a mounted paintball gun to your bike or something like that, because you can't be like riding around with one hand
And
trying to
just
shoot.
dumping on somebody gangster style. No.
It don't work like that in
No.
paintball.
I'm trying to pass you and you're capping me. No, I don't think so.
That would be an intense race, like almost like a twisted metal off-road race.
Off-road race. Paintball gun.
That'd be wild.
You get hit and the visor
If you
one
get
time,
tagged, yeah.
you can't see nothing. You're going into something. One shot to the face, it's over with.
Okay, well, let's pump the brakes.
All right, back on topic. Back on
Right,
topic
pump
here.
the brakes.
So, we're doing an epic mini bike ride in Texas.
So so the first leg, we're gonna leave here, Shoto. We're gonna leave my shop. We're gonna have everything staged, doors dramatically open to the pastor of my church is C10. I'm doing some auto restoration on that thing, so don't mind that. You know, we do.
There'll be donuts aplenty.
Yeah, donuts. I hope it's. I'll pray.
There's gonna be donuts before I ride. We need
We'll
donuts.
blast out of the shop here, and we're gonna
Quietly.
roll out
Quietly.
quietly.
It'll be about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right, so some of us are gonna try to put some mufflers to kind of quiet it down. It's just so I'm not being loud. We're street legal and all, but I don't want to be raising heck. You know, we're leaving here at 6 a.m. We're leaving here at 6 a.m. We're driving all the way to Keller, Texas. We're riding strictly to
Straight
Go
to
Power
Go Power
Sports.
Sports.
Yep. And then from
Okay.
Go Power Sports, we're gonna ride to our Verbo house that's in Haltom, which is really close by. But where we plan on riding there, we're gonna ride to the Polestar Picnic. We're gonna ride to the Go Power Sports 660 race.
Absolutely.
And it's all part of the journey. Every step of it's going to be there, and filmed and documented. What else? So April 14th, we're going to wake up after being out at the 660 all night.
Yeah.
Tired.
We're gonna be tired.
Tired, dragging tired. And we're gonna leave the 660, yeah, get back to the hotel, sleep for a few hours, and get up and leave Haltom City and ride to Padre Island. We're riding all the way down. We're gonna ride in through Port Aransas. We're gonna ride our mini bikes onto the ferry,
Yes.
ride the ferry across to the island, and then ride all the way down the island. We'll stop at the gas station there. Probably get us something delicious to eat in town.
Oh yeah.
I
Quality
mean,
cuisine.
Right, some quality cuisine. And then we are going to ride all the way down the island, cross over onto the beach, and then we're going to ride down the beach all the way to the pilings. The pilings will be one of our milestones. And then from there, we'll ride up and then over the bridge. Now, I'm not so sure that we're going to do over the bridge or if we're going to go back and then take the ferry back across or not. We're just trying to factor all that in. We have to make sure that we're breaking the mileage mark for sure, which is 466 miles.
We're gonna do that.
We're going to break over 466 miles that day in 24 hours, and that's the plan. Overall, we're going to do 1,740 plus miles. Is the plan. I believe we are way more prepared than we were the first time, and I felt like I was pretty much there, but maybe not quite. I'm way more confident about it now than I think I've ever been.
I was confident with my big bike because I had done all the maintenance to it beforehand, and then you got hurt, and I was like, well, I'm going to keep riding the big bike, but I'm going to invest in the small bike if we got time, and we're going to do this again.
If we got time, so let me enlighten y'all. If we got time was last week. He bought the bike, got it registered 2 days later, and
Yes.
And then we did a lot of fine tuning. And today we did I did the tuning on his carburetor, rebuilt the head for Taylor's bike. He goes for a rip, comes back so excited. He's breaking 52 miles an hour plus. So we know that we can do a constant 50 is pretty much what we want to cruise at. But I've planned our trip for 45 miles an hour. You never know what you're gonna run into as far as like headwinds or something. Hopefully we get tailwind the whole way.
That'd be great.
That'd be great. Just push us along. A lot of back roads. So I've got. I think I just told the guys I was like I need pictures right away. I'm getting us a fuel caddy with a pump on it, so we'll be able to stop and fuel up right away, and then just pull into a gas station and refill that along with everybody else as well. But we got a lot coming with us. We have a pretty much the back end of this dude's car is going to be just full of nothing but parts.
And tools.
Parts and tools, and then the van's gonna have a lot of stuff, but really, just in case something catastrophically goes down, one of these guys will be able to throw the bike on the trailer. Hopefully we'll have our small trailer for that, but we'll throw the bike on the trailer and then hop in the van and keep on trucking. So if anybody in the Keller, Texas area has a small Harbor Freight trailer we can borrow that's registered, that would be sweet. We'll bring it back, I promise.
Because apparently you have to have a trailer registered in the state of Texas.
Right, so everywhere I've lived, Louisiana,
Here.
Georgia, Oklahoma,
You don't have to have it registered.
I mean, southern states, you know what I mean? Like, for the most part. I mean, I ran around everywhere with a tag on my trailer. You gotta have a tag. And we're not trying to get in no trouble, so
Trying to do it right.
trying to do it right. Or around here. If anybody around here in the Tulsa, Mays County area has a small Harbor Freight trailer that we can borrow, that'll fit like 2 or 3 bikes on there. That'd be great. But that's just in case. Just in case. We have a whole, like I said, a whole crew of people following us. My wife is going to be driving the van. My buddy Mike Cordell was going to be coming, and now he cannot. And some family stuff, and we totally understand that. But we have a great team. We have a great team of guys, and we'll get it done. all of us have come to know each other really well, and we all know that, well, you know what I mean, between me, Jeff, Ricardo, and Taylor, I mean, we're gonna have every tool and
Every part
all
of
the
it.
knowledge really we need to push through
All the
just
parts
about
in case
anything.
anything, like you said, we have to.
Everybody-
Put an engine in, we can do that.
Everybody's gonna have backup motors. And one of the things I was thinking that we could do was have like the back of the van open, and just like the guys who are following, if they go down, they can chuck up in the back of the van, fix their bike,
Right.
pull over and pull the bike back out, and then
Jump
join back in.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
My plan, if my bike goes down,
Right,
is to fix
I mean,
it
we're-
on the road.
right. Lay down on the trail.
I don't care where I have to be, I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get back in it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this ride.
The biggest thing we're worried about is the 24-hour distance, and getting that under the belt in time, and getting that mileage in that we actually need.
Right. That's gonna be the hardest night.
Right, and well, that's it. The main thing is that like everybody who's following me, this is where I feel bad, but I had to lay it out on the table, and these guys all know during that 24 hours, that is my goal personally, and I want to enjoy it with everybody. But the fact is that I planned for me to be able to do this, and I made sure that I have everything to do this, and I made sure that my bike was ready to the fullest. And during that 24 hours, I don't plan on stopping. So if somebody goes down, they're responsible of getting, you know, there's a chase crew that's gonna follow, stop, get their bike loaded up and stuff like that. But as far as me and the film crew, I have to keep going. And I feel bad about that, but then, you know what I mean, everybody understands that we have this goal in mind. And if I hear news that, you know, oh, they're back running and they're just behind us or something, then we may stop and just take a break to stretch or something like that, and let them, you know, catch back up. And, but I want everybody there, and this is a team effort, 100% a team effort, and we can't do it without the team. And so we're just making sure that the Megalodon pushes through this, and it's more of what we're doing. I'm doing this to raise awareness and a multitude of things, you know, stuff that I've been going through myself, being, you know, the death of my son, my getting sober. It's all a journey, a battle, and this is just kind of one way of pushing myself to that next level, pushing myself a little further. And so I had this in mind, and I, you know, for the longest time thought I was going to be doing it alone, and now I got, you know, a lot of my friends to come do it with me, and friendships that have come about just from being here, preparing for this, and the people who have reached out who are just like, are you really going to do it? And then everybody messaging me like, hey man, did you do that run? And what happened? And having to explain to 900 people that I got ran over and almost died. That was pretty wild. I mean, even Tim from Go Power Sports looked me in the eye, and he was just like, are you sure that you're supposed to be doing this? And I was like, yes, but I apparently wasn't ready, and I wasn't listening. And
I don't think any of us were ready.
Yeah.
Really.
It
Even
was
as much as I did on my bike, I still don't think we were ready at the time.
Right.
But things happen for a reason. Sometimes we don't understand those reasons, and sometimes those reasons hurt.
If you guys have any questions about it, make sure you follow our YouTube page. Like, comment, whatever. I'll try to get back on there and respond to some of those comments. You can message us on our Facebook page, Mini Bike Coalition. You can find me, Jack W. Ramsey, on Facebook. All our social medias are usually up. Our Instagram, you can message us through there. Mini Bike Coalition on Instagram. I post stuff on TikTok, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't sit there on TikTok, so I hardly ever see the comments. and I try to respond to them. I usually like it or something like that. I really don't get on TikTok all that much, but I know that's where a lot of the guys and some of the other younger generation and stuff, they really like to watch some of the short videos and be able to see the stuff that we do. I do post a lot of videos of us just riding around, and one thing I'm trying to do is saturate the idea that this is an everyday activity, or an everyday way to commute around your city, around your small town, or to
Best
Padre Island.
Best stress reliever there is.
Right, straight up, man, it is.
Better than drugs and alcohol.
Right.
Just get
Hop on your mini bike and ride after work, ride home, dude. You'll forget about that.
You don't think about nothing but staying alive on that mini bike. That's all you think about. Staying
Dr.
alive.
Pepper, you should sponsor me as well.
We should absolutely be sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, I keep you guys in business. I love everything y'all do. Send me a case of Dr. Pepper, please. I'll put it in an ice pouch on my back and drink it the whole way there. It'll keep me awake. Another thing, a lot of water. We'll have a lot of water. Be drinking a lot of water.
Hydration packet. Yeah.
Riding on your bike for long periods of time seems like, oh, easy, but it's not. Like, I rode my motorcycle all the way across Florida and back, dude, and like all the way around Florida, Key West, back up, and the definition of chapped ass, that was 13 hours on, and it was a bobber, so like 8 hangers and like the worst you ever had on your Kentuckys, and we were just ripping the roads, Florida, not just the highways. I'm talking about the A1A, dude. Like, it's just beat up the whole way, potholes, like fixed cracks. It's absolute terrible highway. Absolutely, it's a 2-lane, and it just sucks. It's tore up all along the beach. The view's great, but unless you've got like a cloud to ride on, it is a rough road. I'm praying that all the side roads in Texas are just going to be beautiful and flawless and not tore up by a bunch of tractors.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Right.
Because I've got the factory Go Power Sports shop, so
We may have to upgrade that.
I may have to stop by and see if I can
Yeah.
get an upgrade.
So we'll be there. Go Power Sports, April 10th. We'll be there in the evening time. I'm thinking around 3-4 o'clock ish or so.
Come in and do some shopping.
We're coming to do some shopping. Yeah. We'll be stopping at the Go Power Sports, and then we'll go to the house right afterwards. We'll be over there at Rockwood Go-Kart Track helping set up Friday.
That's right.
For the Polestar Picnic. Saturday, Polestar Picnic. Where are we going to be? We're going to be at the Go-Kart Track, Rockwood Go-Kart Track, Fort Worth, Texas, for the Go Power Sports Polestar Picnic mini bike show. It's going to be epic. And guys, come check it out. There's going to be a whole bunch of really cool bikes. The fastest guys from across the country are all going to be there. They're going to be showing off their bikes. And then they're bringing the heat Sunday. Sunday is the Go Power Sports 660. That's at Yellow Belly Drag Strip in Fort Worth, Texas. So you guys need to be there. That is another world in itself. All right? Like, imagine, just like this tall gate of like wild party folks with a whole bunch of horsepower, and you just like enter their realm, and it is wild. It is not like any drag strip I have ever been to in my life. We get on that drag line, everybody's crowded, there's money flying, people are betting like nobody. It is crazy.
A lot of side bets. I'll be betting.
So last year I hopped my ultra whiteness on my mini bike with my little camera, my little Insta360 go-to camera, and I'm buzzing around and I'm filming all the bikes and cars and stuff, and then I mosey into the back, and like all these guys got their doors open, speakers galore, there was people dancing everywhere. And like, I'm in this big group of like Puerto Rican people and with the camera on, they're looking at me like, what are you doing here? In the middle of this thing with a mini bike, just looking at everybody with a big old smile, filming everything. It was wild. I had to delete those videos. There were things on the videos that were never going to make it onto any of the platforms. So, um, not riding back there again. I don't want to get beat up. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. It was a wild party though, but it was the culture there was it was great, and the energy is just wild, man.
I'm excited.
It's a lot of fun. Um, Taylor got to go last year, but he left early and didn't see how crazy it got. Man, it's another world. It's Sunday night, y'all. Like y'all need to go back to church and repent after that night. Dude, it's wild. We're gonna be there doing drag racing on the mini bikes, and that's gonna be the biggest thing. Is that it's blown up for the drag racing on the mini bikes from No Prep Street to outlaw mini bikes on the drag strip. It's wild, y'all. It's a lot more than it used to be. So I think that's really about it. Be watching the YouTube channel. We'll have a shirt giveaway coming up soon. So I think that's about it. Wife calls, yeah, we get out. But yeah, we're wrapping it up anyway, guys. I just wanted to tell you guys kind of about what we were doing. We'll do something tomorrow as well. I'll try to jump on and find a kind of an idea. You guys make sure you're following, watching. Let's say tomorrow at about 6 o'clock, I'm going to set an alarm. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock, I'm going to go live. I'm going to ask some mini bike related questions. And people who respond back have a chance to win a t-shirt. So it's just a plain Mini Bike Coalition t-shirt. It says Mini Bike Coalition on there. They were for a fundraiser. We had a bunch left over. So now they're being giveaways. So y'all stay tuned for that. And thanks for tuning in. Man. Mini Bike Coalition out, y'all. Peace. Man, how do we do this? I don't even know how to end it. Here we go.